What is good, guys? My name is Kane. I am here with Robtimus, and we are doing another episode with a better camera view this time. Doing another duel. We're gonna be talking. We're gonna be doing magic versus tech today, or in a better sense, pendulum versus links.
Mm-hmm.
Or, as I like to call it, the Ignister deck that should have pendulums. They really should have had pendulums.
No,
What would a pendulums have been like?
I don't know what attribute they've been.
They would have. No, they would have changed attribute probably. All right. Let's begin. Yeah, no, why don't you go first? Actually, no, hang on. We haven't even cut decks or anything.
Oh, it's fine.
Well, no, but we still, cut my deck for sportsmanship.
Alright.
Alright, we got a rock, paper, scissors next. We're going to see who wins. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Alright, I won, so I will get to go first. This is a perfect hand. I'm going to activate Spellbook, Magician of Prophecy, and play its effect. It's going to let me search out any Spellbook card from my deck to my hand, as long as I reveal it to you. The one I'm going to be adding to my hand is the Spellbook of Knowledge. I then shuffle my deck. Do you wish to cut my deck? All right.
That's cool.
Trust the shuffle. Fair enough. I then activate said Spellbook of Knowledge. It's going to let me send it to the graveyard along with it to draw 2 cards. I then activate Master Cerberus. Master Cerberus has his own effect. He's going to destroy himself and send himself from the Pendulum Zone to the face-up extra deck to search out another monster. The one we'll be searching out today is, let me find it, Mythical Beast Jackal King, who then will be activated himself. Mythical Beast Jackal King can sacrifice himself from the Pendulum Zone to then special summon to the extra monster zone 1 Mythical Beast Master Cerberus. I then set 2 cards and end my turn.
Alrighty, I draw.
In your standby phase, I activate Spellbook of Wisdom. My monster is immune to spell effects this turn. He also gains 2 counters.
Alright, I activate my field spell, Ignister Island.
Perfectly fine with me.
Then I use the effect to special summon Picari in attack mode.
I activate Effect Veiler, negating the abilities of your Picari this turn.
Alright, then I link summon.
Now remember, my monster now has 4 counters on it since you activated a spell card.
Oh, I know.
With these 4 counters, he's now immune to being targeted. Actually, hang on, I have some dice over here we can use. So now we don't just have to keep number track.
Oh, yeah.
Granted, remember, for every spell card you activate, he gains multiples of 2.
Alright, then. Then I link summon this card.
You're going to play its effect, I assume, to get another field spell? Or does it search out any add Ignister card?
I'm just gonna add 1 Ignister Island from my deck to my hand.
Perfect. If you guys would like to, before we actually finish the duel, leave a comment saying which one you think will win or which one you think has a better win ratio. Of course, there is no right answer, neither is there a wrong answer. It's all about how the duelist plays the cards.
Then I activate my spell card, Eye Contact, by sending Island from my hand to the bottom of my deck.
Alright. I will be adding onto it a counter, 2 more spell counters.
Alright, to draw 3 cards.
That's a lot of draw power, my friend.
Mm-hmm. Then I'm gonna... Oh, sorry.
Continue.
Alright, then I'm gonna use my field spell special on Baruru. Then I'm gonna use the effect to send 1 Ignister monster from my deck to the graveyard.
Which one are you choosing today?
I'm gonna send a Chi-Chi to the graveyard.
Great move.
Then I activate my spell card, Fighting Spirit.
He's going to up my counters to 8. Remember, my monster cannot be destroyed by card effects while it's on the field.
And I'm going to special summon a Chi-Chi. He uses the effect to add 1 Ignister monster from my deck to my hand.
I'm surprised you don't have any level climbing abilities. I mean, I know you have level modulation with Picari, but you would think they'd give him more level modulation.
Then I'm going to link summon these 3. I link summon Dark Templar Ignister. Then I'm gonna special summon from my hand Hayari Agnister to the field. Then I'm gonna tribute Hayari. And I'm gonna link summon Lingaribo. Then I'm gonna use Dark Templar's effect. I'm gonna special summon 2 Agnister monsters from my graveyard to the field. I special summon Baruru and Picard. Now I'm gonna link summon.
You mean synchro?
Oh yeah, synchro summon. I get those mixed up. I synchro summon Wind Pegasus. Then I'm gonna use the effect. I'm gonna destroy your face down card.
You destroyed my Into the Void.
Alrighty then. Then I'm gonna activate my spell card. I meet you.
10 counters.
Now I'm gonna show you the material. I'm gonna show
Right.
you the fusion.
Earth Golem. I'm assuming you're adding the Earth monster.
Yep.
This is interesting. I had a very simple combo, and yours is very, very complex compared to mine.
Oh, trust me, I've been doing with this deck for a while.
Well, no, that's very clear. So have I. I think we can see these are our personal favorite decks.
Oh yeah, well this is my second favorite. And since I control an Agnister monster,
Special summon Doyon.
Then I use the effect. I'm gonna send 1 Link monster from my graveyard back to my extra deck and add I Love You.
I love fusion.
Yeah, I Love Fusion from my deck to my hand.
All right. Are you going for what I think you're going for?
Hmm?
Are you going for what I think you're going for?
Yeah.
You're going for Dark Fluid this early?
Yeah.
Why? Against me with just 1 monster?
That has 10 counters, yes. I said
the counters that don't do much right now? They don't do anything besides keep it safe from being destroyed by card effects?
Activate I Love Fusion.
Send it and Lingaribo?
To fuse the Earth Golem Agnister.
Does it have an effect?
When this card attacks the extra deck, a monster that was special summoned from your extra deck, its attack increased double. So it makes it like 46.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna link summon these 3.
For the Arrival or Dark Fluid?
Dark Fluid.
Alright. And it's gonna gain how many counters? 2?
Mm-hmm.
And each of those gives it 2,500 if I'm correct.
Yep.
Alright, let me go ahead and get a counter set up on Neuron. Not sponsored. I got sponsored by Konami for this. That'd be so funny.
This video is sponsored by Konami.
Konami, sponsor us, please. Please. Oh, lovely. It has to download. Continue. So we'll just keep a life point track. So, how much do you have when you battle me? You're gonna have 80. You're gonna have 80,000 or 8,000.
I think so.
Okay, let's see. Minus 28. That's 5,200. So I'll be down to 2,800.
Yep, and I end my turn.
My turn. Draw. I set 1 card and then my turn.
Alrighty, I draw. I set a card. Then I activate my spell card, Fighting Spirit. I'm gonna bring back Wing Pegasus Agnister to the field.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna use the effect.
In response, activate Gamma.
Activate Dark Firewall Dragon's effect. I'm gonna negate that effect and make it only has 1 counter left. And your face down is still destroyed since my Wind Pegasus effect.
And I lose the first duel. That was a good game. I really got to be on my toes now because of you. So this is gonna be interesting. All right. Now we'll be beginning round 2, and we will have the Neuron app up and running. All right.
Oh wait, my deck.
Would you like me to help?
Sure. Jesus Christ, I mixed these up.
You're fine, man. Let me guess. Your first one is your Infernity deck, correct?
Hmm.
What is your favorite deck of all time?
Cyber Dragon.
All right. Do you want me to cut your deck as well?
Oh wait a minute. I think some of those monsters were.
I'll go in through here and make sure you didn't add it. I didn't put any of your other extra deck stuff in here by accident. You're good. Purely main deck stuff. All right. You're all going to cut my deck when you're ready. Alright. With cut decks. Who's going? I'll go roll a dice. If I get even, I'll go first. Odd, I'll go second. Right, I'm going second. You're going first.
Alrighty. I'm gonna set a card. Then I summon a Chichi Ignister. Use effect. Add one ice spell trap. Add one Ignister monster from my deck to my hand. I'm gonna add Bakari.
Alright.
Then I'm gonna link summon Dark Infant.
And you're gonna activate its other effect.
To add one ice Ignister Island from my deck to my hand.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about spell counters now. It's not until I get mine going.
Then activate my field spell. Then I'm gonna spell on Bakari. Use effect to add one ice spell or trap card from my deck to my hand. Add Tie Strike.
Alright.
And then, since I control an Ignister monster, I can special summon Hayari. Then I'm gonna link summon. Dark Templar Ignister. Then I'm gonna special summon Baruru. Then instead I'm gonna use Baruru's effect. Then one Ignister monster from my deck to the graveyard. I'm gonna send Doshin.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna link summon Baruru.
Create Lingaribo.
No Dark Infant.
Okay.
Before I activate Dark Templar, I use effect to change it to right here and change your attribute to Divine. Then Dark Templar's effect.
Can you change it to Divine?
Oh yeah, I can.
Oh, interesting.
I'm gonna special summon these three.
But their effects are negated if I'm correct.
Yep. Then I activate my quick play spell, Idle Reborn.
Special summon one more.
Then I'm gonna link summon all 6 of these.
The boss of your entire deck.
Yep. The Arrival Cybers. And I'm gonna end my turn there.
Alright, my turn. Draw. I'm gonna start by activating Mythical Beast Master Cerberus. Am I good to continue?
I'll activate my trap card, Dust Tornado.
Destroy it?
I'm gonna set this card face down.
I'm then going to attempt to activate Spell Power Mastery. It's gonna let me search out one card referencing Endymion. I add to my hand Endymion, the Mighty Master Magician. It would also let me add a spell counter to a card on the field if I had one, but I don't currently. Do you want to cut my deck, or are you good in my shuffle?
Oh, it's fine.
Alright. I will then activate Allure of Darkness, drawing 2 cards and banishing 1. I will banish the Endymion I just added to my hand. I then activate Magister of Endymion and Reflection of Endymion on my scales. Any response to that? I'll then attempt to activate Upstart Goblin. They each gain 1 counter.
And I gain 1,000 life points.
Yep. And then, but I get to draw a card.
I accidentally lose 1,000.
You're fine. I am then going to set a card, and I'm going to Pendulum Summon Mighty Magister of Endymion and Endymion, the Mighty Master of Magic. I'm then going to send both of these to the graveyard to create my circuit. That's going to let me summon out Crowley, the first Prophecyr, and I'm going to activate his effect to reveal 3 Spellbook cards and add one of them to my hand. I reveal Spellbook of Secrets, Spellbook of Knowledge, Spellbook of Wisdom. Now you randomly add. I'm going to shuffle them in my hand, and you randomly add one to hand. Pick one.
This one.
All right. You added my hand Spellbook of Wisdom. The rest are shuffled into my deck. I then activate Spellbook of Wisdom. Actually, no, I will set. And then let's see with that. I will pass turn.
Alrighty, I draw.
I activate the spell card, Spellbook of Wisdom, upping all my spell counters to 2 on each monster, protecting Crowley from spell effects. I will also activate Infinite Impermanence. He will negate my Crowley, but he will also make sure stun your back row.
Dang it, I was gonna do something. Oh well. Well, I'm on my arrival to attack your Link monster.
I'll take 5,000.
That end my turn.
Alright, my turn. Draw. Activate the spell card, Spellbook of Secrets. Lets me add 1 spellbook card from my deck to my hand except another copy of itself. I'll add Spellbook Magician of Prophecy. It's also going to raise all my spell counters again by 1, and I'll normal summon him, letting me search out a spellbook card. I'll add Spellbook of Knowledge, which I'll then activate on him to up my counters again. It'll also let me tribute him to draw 2 cards. I then activate, let me see. I'll activate this card. It'll drop its spell counters down to 1. Special summon itself and Mythical Beast Master Cerberus. Put a spell counter on each of them. So he'll have 1. Let me grab my 3rd dice. He has 1. That I'll have to end my turn.
Alrighty, I draw. I activate the rival Cyber's effect. I'm going to target 1 monster you control and destroy it. When that happens, I can special summon a token to where the arrow points to. I guess I'm your response.
So, which one will you destroy?
I'm destroying this one.
Alright, you will destroy my Magister of Endymion.
And I have a counter right here.
Alright, would you like to just use the dice?
Yeah, sure. And then I'm going to summon Duel Ignister in attack mode.
Alright.
Then I'm going to use the effect to add 1 Ignister monster from my graveyard to my hand. I'm going to add Hayari from my hand. Then I'm going to special summon Hayari in defense mode. So I control Ignister. Then I'm going to link summon these 2. I'm going to link summon Splash Mage.
Alright.
And then Doyon's effect activate. Since it was used for a link summoning, I can add 1 spell track card from my graveyard to my hand.
Alright.
I'm going to add Idol Reborn. Then I'm going to activate Idol Reborn.
You'll be upping my counters to 3 and 5.
I'm going to special summon from my graveyard Pakari Ignister. Then activate Pakari's effect to add 1 ice spell track card from my deck to my hand.
Which one have you added?
I added Ice Show. Then I'm gonna link summon these. Wait, no, I activate Splash Mage's effect. Since I haven't used it yet, I'm gonna special summon from my graveyard Doyon with its effects negated.
Alright.
Then I'm gonna link summon these 3. And the token.
Alright, I'll take the token back.
So link summon Fire Phoenix in attack mode. I'm gonna set this card. Then since I'm gonna special summon Doshin in defense mode. I'm going to use the effect to put one link monster from my graveyard back to my extra monster zone and add I Love Fusion to my hand.
Alright.
Then I'm going to activate my spell card. I
Alright.
Love Fusion. You summon these two. Earth Golem Agnister. Though my their arrival to attack your other attack position monster.
And that'll be game.
Oh.
That stinks. Did you want to go again?
Sure, I'm going to use a different deck this time.
Perfectly fine with me.
Yeah, because this is getting boring. No, they're doing the same thing.
Okay.
Not you. I'm saying what I'm doing is kind
You're
of
getting
boring.
stale. Up your game.
Yeah, these are my face down.
Nice. You definitely have a better, like more advanced, faster strategy than my own. For that, guys, I think we'll end that for this episode. You guys have a great